think I finally got these Christmas cards finished. I already showed you last week, I think, the pom-poms and the pudding and the sprouts. And then yesterday I finished the fourth one, but I wasn't happy with it, but I couldn't quite figure out why. But this morning I fixed it, and now we have a tree with some presents in the snow, which I'm quite pleased with. It's not showing up very well on the screen, I don't think, but there's like little snow droplets. But I don't know, there's some snow around here. And then I also made some like cut out versions to use as stickers maybe on Redbubble. But yeah, I'm quite pleased with how they've turned out. Especially this. This was really bothering me yesterday. It was ugly and I couldn't tell why. But today I fixed it. Yesterday I actually thought to myself that my skin had cleared up and I was feeling much better. But this morning I woke up and I was tired. Like I woke up and I was completely exhausted. I clearly didn't sleep very well. And my neck is all itchy again. This patch here is really itchy again. My eyes were swollen this morning and there's a patch up here on this eye and underneath this eye, and it's all flared up again and it's very annoying. But oh well. Also annoying is my fringe, but I can fix it now. I've been wanting to cut my fringe for ages. I hate having a long fringe. It annoys me. As soon as it touches anywhere near my brow ridge, I can feel it. I don't know, it almost like gives me a headache. It's weird. Yeah, anyway, I've wanted to cut it off for quite a while, but because my roots have grown out so far, if I cut my fringe back short, it would almost be entirely brown, which I don't want at the minute. So I was waiting until I was going to dye it again before I cut it. For, I don't know, ages. For a long time, I have been buying my toiletries from Superdrug, like their own brand stuff, because I know that it's cruelty free, and I decided to make the effort to try and have all of my toiletries cruelty free. And all of my like regular stuff, sorry, this is really annoying me, all of my like regular stuff that I buy like quite often, I get it all from there now. But there's certain things that, I don't know why, I guess I'm just bad, not thoughtful enough, but things that I don't buy as often, I wasn't really thinking about it. And recently I've started thinking more and more about stuff like that. And yeah, it made me realise that there were certain things that I still needed to swap over onto something that's cruelty free, like some sort of brand or whatever that's cruelty free. And bleach was one of them. I was a bit worried because I've never had any trouble with it. I know people bleaching their hair at home often can go quite wrong, or like you have to do it a couple of times before it's pale enough, or it goes streaky, or it just doesn't work very well. But I've never had any trouble, so I was really worried that now I was going to try a different brand and not get good results from it, or that if I was going to find a brand, it was going to be a lot more expensive, or maybe there wouldn't be one that I could just get in a shop, like I'd have to order something special from online. It just, I don't know, there's something about that idea that like the cruelty-free stuff is somehow unattainable, because if it was cheap and available, why wouldn't it just be what everything is? But it turns out that actually I found a new hair bleach that I believe is cruelty-free. I'll keep an eye out in case I see anything that's different about it. But as far as I could tell from researching it, I did a quick Google while I was in Savers, and it said that it was cruelty free. So I'm very pleased with that. And it's cheaper, because I bought a box with 4 sachets. The dye I used to get, I think when I would wait until it was on offer, and it would be about £5, and that is just one time, one use, £5. This new one, you get 4 sachets and 1 bottle, and the sachets was £3 and the bottle was like £1.30. So then that's £3 and £1.30 is already cheaper than the £5, and I'll have 3 sachets left. And then next 3 times that I dye my hair, I'll just have to buy the £1.30 bottle. So swapping over to this cruelty-free brand has made it so much cheaper. So I'm really pleased. It's annoying that I didn't look into it earlier, both for the animals and also for my purse. I'm really hoping that it's going to work, because I've never had any trouble bleaching my hair before. Like the very first time I bleached my hair, there was still old black dye in it, so obviously that just kind of went a bit ginger. But as far as like doing my roots and stuff, my natural hair colour, it's always bleached really easily. So I'm gonna try that this week and hope that it works well. But yeah, I think I'm gonna cut my fringe now because it's doing my head in and I won't be able to work anymore while it's like this. Ugh. This lighting is really weird, but I can't do anything else. I'm sure there are a lot of people who feel that this nice long fringe is a lot better than what I'm about to do to it. But honestly, what I'm going for is something that looks like a chopped up mess. Like, don't worry, you might think it looks awful, but it's intentional. Stop. I always tidy it up too much. I want it to be really choppy and then I make it look really neat because I can't stop cutting it. I'm gonna leave it alone. Take a few ends off. Honestly, not caring too much about how it turns out is like revolutionary. You can see what I can see. What do you think? Do you like it? Do you hate it? I like it. There's a weird bit here that I didn't cut because I'm kind of letting it grow downwards a bit. And there's more green left than I thought there would be as well, so that's nice. But still, I'm going to bleach my hair tomorrow, I think. Mum's cards are finished and ordered and done, and I got the designs up on my Redbubble yesterday as well, so that's all finished with. I was gonna bleach my hair today, but I thought I wanted to do some drawing instead, because when I finished the Nerdburger commission I felt really like, yeah, I can do work, and then I just kind of lost it. And I still have been in a real like creative slump, kind of just bad time. So I don't want that to happen again now. I did those cards and I had to come up with them completely on my own. There wasn't any, like Mum said that she wanted Christmas cards, but there wasn't any sort of input, whereas with the Nerdburger stuff she told me exactly what she wanted and I just had to draw it. Whereas with this stuff it was all my own doing, so I feel like that might be better to set me up for continuing to be able to do stuff. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it makes sense to me. But yeah, so I'm gonna spend the rest of the day drawing, hopefully, and then tomorrow I think I'll bleach my hair. Give it another day of grease as well to help it protect itself. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do some drawing. bleach that I'm using. It's the sachets. And then the bottle of cream. I'm not really aiming to do my roots. I just want there to be less brown, but I'm just going to kind of scruff it in and see what happens, just so that as it grows it's not in a straight line. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm not really bothered about there being roots, because if you're bothered about there being roots, then as soon as they grow in, you don't like your hair anymore. So I'm just gonna have roots. I just want them to be a bit scruffier, because this is, no, you can't really tell because my hair, hang on, like how it grows out in a straight line. I'm not gonna try and get rid of all of it. I'm just gonna kind of put bleach in there, patch it up a bit. But we shall see. We shall see what happens. At least it'll be greener, whatever happens. Oh, you're so noisy today. What's happened? Sorry. What you doing? What you peeping? What you peeping? I've just rinsed out the bleach and I think it has gone pretty good, except for the massive patch that I missed at the back, but that won't matter. There's that a bit under there as well that's not as dark. But yeah, I didn't want to cover all of it anyway, I just wanted to make it less brown, so it doesn't matter if I've missed a bit. I'm going to put the green on. It's quite good with the shaved bit, you can see how much the colour's changed, because you can like compare it. I think that's quite good.
They should put you on the back of the box.
I don't think that people would like that. People would be like, oh, I don't want her hair. Just like this as well, with the washed out green and the tiny little fringe and the slightly outgrown shavy bit.
I'd buy it.
Well, that's because you're cool. Will had a cancellation, so I'm gonna go get a tattoo.